Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. And tonight, it'll be the 76ers going up against Cleveland. And for Cleveland, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And some of the best guards in the league facing off tonight, different skill sets, different styles. Kenny, if you had to build a guard from scratch, what are some of the characteristics you'd look for?
Oh, no question. I'd take the shooting touch of Steph Curry.
He makes it look
effortless. I take the toughness of Russell Westbrook. I take the basketball savvy of Chris Paul, and I throw
You take the defense of.
I'll take the defense of Tony Allen and throw it all together. You would put that together, Shaq? Is that making you tired and sleepy? Wake up!
Is this boring you?
I would want toughness. You have to be able to switch on to certain players, the bigger players, and I would like the leadership.
And give me the size of Michael Carter Williams.
The size of Michael Carter. How about the size of Magic Johnson?
No, that's a little bit too big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because later on in the career. Wake up, man.
Whatever.
Leadership.
Oh, sorry.
And I'll take the ability not to go to sleep like Shaq.
Well, you answered the question.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And offensively as well as defensively, guys, they've been the better team in their first 2 innings. I'm sure they know that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility. I'm sure it's in the back of their minds here. They have owned this team so far, and they want to show that again.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, it sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player. That I'd be an all-star and one of the best to play. That was in my head since I was a little boy. Before I loved anything. Before I knew what love was. I loved the game of basketball. Kevin?
Great to hear that, D.A. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. And Steve, when you reach this midway point of the season, the All-Star break approaching, how many teams are looking forward to get some rest at this stage?
I think a lot. I think sometimes when you have guys have that nagging injuries, you're looking for that break. Some teams that have not been playing their best, you want to just get some time away and hopefully you can come back after All-Star break. So having this week-long All-Star breaks now, it helps the body, it helps the mind, and a lot of these teams, it gets them back on track.
Kind of hit that reset button, huh?
Yes, I've been hitting that a lot.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got prime time. Bodyguard is up there at pass one. Then it's Simmons. And it's Embiid in at center.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Thomas kicks to Wade. It's a pick by Love on the high post. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Here's LeBron.
Beautiful. I totally agree. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Here's the bodyguard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now here's Wade. After the miss from Joel Embiid. LeBron outside. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. And again, LeBron James. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime LeBron wants to stop you, he has all the tools to do it.
Prime time, the pass to the bodyguard. There's a good screen. Here's Baddest one. Sinks the three-pointer. Baddest one's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Here's Baddest one. Against Miami, he was really on his game. 18 feet out. They get the rebound.
Boy, Wade in his prime made a play like that just about every night.
Here's prime time. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Thompson with the rebound.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Baddest one. Out to the wing. Here's Prime Time. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Prime Time's got his first basket. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. James outside. Misses off the left iron.
The open mid-range jump shot. He knows he has to hit that one.
Here's the bodyguard. Drills it from outside. The bodyguard's got 5 now.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Philadelphia able to drain the fruit. And James throws it down.
How do you stop that? LeBron with too much lift and too much power.
And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Now here's Love. Good on the shot. Love's got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Cleveland.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the three-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside Thomas. Oh, and the chin by LeBron.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron collecting at the rack.
Outside Simmons. To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Gaddis one. Another three for Philadelphia.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like the fight in these gloves. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Here is Love. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Nice. The in-between game. Kevin Love effective from anywhere on the floor.
The bodyguard passes to prime time. The high post shot. They get it back. Pass to the bodyguard. There's the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records when it comes to three-pointers made.
And really, they did a good job of surrounding LeBron with floor spacing. They doubled down on that when they got Channing Frye. And then when he and Kevin Love play together in the front court, the Cavs can bury you with their long-range shooting.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Wade dishes to Thompson. Outside Thomas. Love with the screen for Thomas. Shot from free throw range. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range. You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Love. A three-pointer, no good.
You love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Now here's James. 20-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And he showed again why he's such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And Philadelphia has possession. After Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Here's Gaddis one. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortune, but he's having a hard time executing.
Love kicks to LeBron. Popped up there for Love. And Love throws it down.
Not a big leaper from a standstill position, but Kevin Love got up and got that one.
Here's the bodyguard. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And for the most part, I really felt like they were just locked in and really aggressive.
Well, we know those guys can score, but that night, it was the execution, the ability to finish plays. It was next level.
Checked in for Tristan Thompson. Crowder comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Philadelphia, Sharks checked in for Primetime. Reddick comes in for baddest one. And it's T.J. McConnell in for the bodyguard.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
McConnell kicks to Covington. Off target with his three. Cleveland leading by 4. Rose passes to LeBron. Screen by Fareed. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
Now, here's McConnell. He averages about 5 points a game. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Reddick's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's Reddick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Rose kicks to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
The dish to Sharks. Reddick with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Smith wide open. He fired. Off target from outside. Philadelphia trails by 3. The pass to the machine. McConnell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Reddick for 3. Sinks the triple. Reddick's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a pro, known for his attention speed to detail.
Well, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Cavaliers making the shot.
A chance to check out stats for the machine. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's averaging 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
And he makes the first.
J.J. Redick, one of the best deep shooters in the NBA. He doesn't create his own shot for the most part, but he can hit a three from all spots and depths. He opens up so many options and space when he's on the floor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Steve, for Redick in his shooting, with the way that it is an all-time demand in the NBA right now, you knew his free agency would be very interesting.
Yeah, it was, and you have to respect the decision that he ultimately made. He fits in well with the roster, and his three-point shooting is always useful. Not to mention, he's got a nice contract.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Inside. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Fareed. In the corner, Crowder with it. Offline with his 3. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Covington with the bucket. .130 left to play in the first quarter. Rose a screen on Covington. James dishes to Fareed. Lock loose. It's tipped. Another shot. Now, here's McConnell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's the machine, and that one is hammered home.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Covington against LeBron. Here's over Covington. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. McConnell kicks to Sharich. Outside, Redick. Pass to McConnell. Fires the three. And James pulls it down. James has got his fourth rebound on the night. Now the feed to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Fareed setting the pick for Smith. Over McConnell. Second chance effort. And Fareed lays it in. Fareed's got his first points in this one.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action after this word. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
There's no doubt about that. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
And there's the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Rose in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
And he kicks the bucket. Rose has got 6.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Here's the machine. Misses the 3. Cleveland leading by 6. Crowder the pass to LeBron. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in the defensive game.
3 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Where you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for J.J. Redick. And both free throws, good for James. And for LeBron, at times, his three-point shot has abandoned him, Steve, last season. Getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. And later in his career, as you know, the three-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. And it's Simmons penetrating. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throws, not the most exciting aspect of the game, certainly, but they're a great way to put points on the board. Talk about the mentality for a score. Getting to the line and making that part of his game.
Kevin, if you're a scorer, you got to be able to knock down free throws, especially those games you're not shooting a high percentage from the field. But if you can get to the line 6 times, 7 times on your own, and you shoot 85 to 90%, it gives you 5 or 6 points. And then you have a couple technical fouls, and you can put another 2 points on there, and you're talking about a guy as a scorer that are 9, we call it 3 points. Now you need a couple threes and a couple one-on-one moves. You're at 20, and everything else after that is great.
They look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Wade comes in for Smith, and Thomas subbed in for Rose. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Wade dishes to Thomas. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to just prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Down low, here's Embiid. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Thomas. Bayless covering. Thompson with the bucket.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Now here's Bayless. He started close. Embiid. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Thomas kicks to Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Thomas. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up. So they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup, and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
A quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Holmes sets a screen. So the wing on the left. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Luwawu.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
And Thomas, good.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And Bayless kicks to Simmons. Holmes down low. He's guarded by Love. Holmes passes to Bayless. And stolen by Love. Crowder against Simmons. Wade with nowhere to run. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Holmes. Good D from Love.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's the floater, and it's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Primetime's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. The bodyguard comes in for Ben Simmons. And Batiswan subbed in for Luwawu. Here's Thomas, and good, as it just nudged right down through the net.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot to stop the run. No good. Wade with the defensive effort. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Wade. Back to Thomas. A floater, and the rejection by Embiid. To the middle. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Bayless takes a big high bounce and goes in. Bayless has got his first basket of the night.
Sometimes you get tunnel vision being that close inside, but he saw the entire court and threw it out to an open teammate.
Here's Thomas. It's blocked. Here's the bodyguard. All on the play, that's the count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Known for your three-point shooting, but as more and more teams look to space the floor and shoot threes, we've heard some legends, like Isaiah Thomas, for instance, complain that everyone's playing the same. What do you think about that?
You know, me and Isaiah, we've definitely talked about it, and I look at it, yes, you have some guys that are multi-talented, but everybody can't shoot threes. If you're a good guy that be able to knock down with a high percentage, shoot the three. But if you're a mid-range guy, you can still be an all-star, shoot the mid-range. Play to your strength, work on that shoot threes, but I just hate when 5, 6, 7 guys, everybody's running to that line, and that's all we're seeing. You got to defend, you got to rebound, you got to block shots, you got to do other things, because that's still the way you can win the game, by doing all things, not just shoot threes.
And really, having the best teams in history always had guys that can do different things, a ball handler, a rebounder, a screener, a long shooter.
Yeah.
It's always a combination of all those things instead of everybody doing the same
You're
thing.
so right, Kevin. And even though we've been in this three-point era, in the last 2 or 3 years, rebounding the basketball and defending still can win basketball games for you.
And he knocks down the first one. And with the new TV deals, we've seen player salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships among the players, between the players, within a team?
I think, Kevin, when guys are happy, obviously with their salaries, they play better, but I think also they can affect sometimes, let's talk about it team-wise. You have a guy that's not playing at the level that you thought he would be playing. Because of the numbers, it's going to be harder and harder to move some of those guys. Then you have a guy that's playing better than a guy that's making a lot of money. He's going to expect, and some of these teams are not going to be able to play, so you're going to see a lot of movement. And back in our day, Kevin, my day, you didn't see that much movement. Because of these skyrocketing salaries, I think now it's going to be more and more movement.
And Steve, with the new deal signed between players and the league, it'll be, I think, easier for teams that have drafted and developed a player now to keep that player and not lose them to more money to another team.
You're totally right. I think guys getting drafted and they can play, they will definitely be there for years and years because they can make the most money with their teams respectively. You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
The Cavaliers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
And I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Sharch comes in for Embiid, and Robert Covington subbed in for Jared Bayless.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And stolen by Love. Here's Thompson. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Love kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to Wade. Thomas sets a screen for Wade. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. It's a pick by Love. Thomas dishes to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
For Philadelphia, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one drops. He ties it up. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Thomas a screen. Here's Wade. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Dwayne Wade has always been dangerous in the pick and roll, and like a fine wine, he's only getting better.
The bodyguard passes to Sharch. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He turned on the jet as soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
It's a pick by Love. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 20 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Flying on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
They set the pick. Kicks it to Covington. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
The Cavaliers trailing. It's a pick by Love. And they say it's a player's league, but we know great coaching makes a difference as well. And Steve, what was a moment in your career where you really were impressed with what a coach had done in practice, a game, whatever?
Coaches make a difference. We obviously understand, like you said, it's a players' league. The players go out and play, but you got to have leadership. And when you have great leadership to go along with great players and great people, you have a chance to win. You might not always win it, but you feel good at going through the process. I've had some great ones, and some that stick out. Lenny Wilkins in Atlanta, talking about a great coach, a great person, and Greg Popovich. To get a chance to play for those two guys has been phenomenal, and I can always look back on some of the things they did, and a lot of moments, Kevin, off the court more than on the court.
Interesting. Well said. And both free throws good for Thomas.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Fires from 18, and there's Sharge on the assist by McConnell. Sharge has got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fareed a screen on Sharge. Inside Thomas, double team on Thomas. Shot clock at 5, and it's slammed in by Fareed. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
That is one. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Fareed, left side. Out to the wing. Screen by Fareed. Here's Rose. Fareed, and it's put back in by Fareed. Fareed's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Covington passes to the machine. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the 76ers lead by 2. LeBron against Sharge. James in the post. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Baddest one, passes to McConnell. Here's the machine, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. Kevin Love's checked in for Smith. The 76ers also with a sub. Redick is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. It's deflected. And here we go. Sharge, the fast break chance. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. That's 7 points for the machine. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Rose kicks to Fareed. That's a pick by Love. Outside Rose. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
The outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And they take the lead. Love's got 8.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Now McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Screen by Charge. Here's the machine. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Theron. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Theron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop. But I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
And here is LeBron. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Einstein is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Battiston. Then it's the bodyguard. And it's Simmons in at the small forward position.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Embiid. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. At the line for 2. That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. Both shots good from the strike. Philadelphia trails by 4. That's the baddest one. Here's prime time. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas. For Philadelphia, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shot.
First one falls for. He's perfect from the line this time. Cavaliers leading. This is the lob. Outside Thomas. Back to Love. And it's Wade in the corner. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia is shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Up top, Embiid. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Cavaliers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Keeping his head on a swivel. LeBron locates the open man.
Over to the wing. Here's prime time. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prime time's got 10. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks the lob. He dishes it to LeBron. Over Simmons. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Now, here's Wade. 5 points in the game. Love outside. It's a pick by Love. Thomas dishes to Love. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the top of the key. That's short off the rim. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Feeds it to Thompson. Floats it up for James. He kicks it to Thompson. It is now to Wade. The screen from Thompson. Love outside. The pass to James. Over Simmons. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 22 points for LeBron.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's prime time, and Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Cleveland gets it back. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Thomas. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Love outside. They double team Love. On the wing, James. Over Simmons. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The bodyguard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For the lead, another 3 for Philadelphia.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Outside Thomas. Wade outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Wade's got 7.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
This is it to Bannister. Here's prime time. 10 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. Cleveland. Jay Crowder's checked in for Love. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the 76ers, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Embiid. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Baddest One. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Ben Simmons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Crowder. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Crowder's got it all tied up now for the 10.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession. And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable. And of all the facets of his game, LeBron's passing is probably my favorite.
Holmes has a screen. There's the screen. The 76ers with another miss. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. In the corner, it's James. Another 3 for Cleveland. Philadelphia trails by 5. Bayless the pass to prime time. Off the run. Hits the three-point bomb. Prime time's got 15.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
LeBron outside, and there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fareed's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the 76ers, the machine comes in for prime time, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for the bodyguard. Now here's Rose. Bayless covering. Pass Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Fareed setting the pick for Crowder. Shoots over Hole. And the shot's good from Crowder. 10 points for him.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Bayless with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. To the middle. Luwawu, the pass to Holmes. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Now here's Crowder. 10 points for him. Back to Thompson. Got a hand on it. And even 3-on-3 break. Redick for 3. Rebounded by Fareed. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Rose kicks to Fareed. Screen by Fareed. Here's Rose. Got a piece of it. Here's the machine. 9 points in the game so far. Over to the wing. There's Bayless with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Bayless has got 5. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Thompson dishes to Crowder. Puts it up from 12. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for Jay Crowder.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's running down the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
Wade with it. He's got 7. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Robert Covington comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jared Bayless. Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Crowder from outside. He can't get that one. The 76ers leading by 3. And here's Covington from the arc. The offensive rebound. Holmes kicks to Covington. It's tipped. Stolen by Fareed. Outside Rose. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Derrick Rose is a problem on the break. Strong, fast, and able to finish over the top.
Sharks checked in for Rashad Holmes. And here are the 76ers now. They lead by 1. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, sometimes the away game brings guys together. It's you versus the world in that situation.
And it's in there.
And for a player 6'4" to finish the way he does inside, D-Wade is something special.
McConnell passes to Sharich. The feed now to Covington. Out to the right wing. Here's the machine. Releases from the wing and drills it. The machine's got 11 points.
Just so many lead changes. Nobody's held an advantage for long.
Thompson sets the pick for Crowder. Shoots over Covington. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a look here at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
how last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Well, you look at the baddest one, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, J.J. Redick, another player that gets it done from beyond the arc.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And so consistent from the three-point range, too. That's what I love about them. Their long-range shooting is always going to be there. You know what they're going to give you from behind the arc.
Pass to the machine. Lets it go with the three. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot. And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Fareed, a screen on Covington. Crowder goes in, outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Fareed. Shot off the pick. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Wade.
You can throw everyone and everything at Wade, but sometimes it doesn't matter.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 76ers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And here are the 76ers now. We've got Jay Crowder. Rose is out there with Thomas. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Fareed in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside, Simmons. Good on the triple. Simmons got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Rose kicks to Love. It's a pick by Love. Over Sharp. And he gets that one to go off the front line. And that's now 10 points for Love.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The machine passes to Simmons. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Outside Thomas. And good that time. Thomas got 26 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Philadelphia leading by 5. McConnell kicks to Simmons. Wants to get to McConnell and does. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds an open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what we want to see out of him.
Now here's Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Crowder from outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
A 3 from Simmons. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Thomas a screen on Covington. Rose kicks to Love. Crouch. Just 5 to shoot from past the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Screen by Sharich. There's the pick. Over Love. The shot by Sharich. No good. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Rose dishes to Thomas. Screen by Fareed. Thomas kicks to Rose. Back to Thomas. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now McConnell. Here's the machine. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Rose. Kicks it to Thomas. Over McConnell. Pulled the shot a little off, but the bounce goes his way. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead. And the 76ers call time here.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the machine. Primetime comes in for Sharich. Baddest ones checked in for Robert Covington. And the bodyguards subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He said, this is what we played for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's baddest one. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And that one drops for him.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
They set the pick. The pass to Primetime. Hits it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
And here's Rose. Shot from 12. The putback, and Love with his second chance points.
Well, that's what you love about Kevin, a star player who also gets those garbage buckets.
Dishes it to Simmons. Passes it to Primetime. Pass to the bodyguard. Pocket 6. He dishes it to Simmons. And the pass to the bodyguard. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. The bodyguard's got 25 points in the game. James kicks to Rose. It's a pick by Love. And it's Rose penetrating and finished off by Rose.
That's what you love about him. Once he drives the basketball, he has the ability to finish with the dunk.
That's the baddest one. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's James. Oh, and the chin by LeBron.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Here's the bodyguard at the top of the key and B. And he makes that one. And the Cavaliers call time here. The bodyguard really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, the bodyguard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Crowder, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The screen from Thompson. Wade with it. Baseline J on the way, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's Simmons. Pass to the bodyguard. Embiid is at the elbow. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Thompson. No good from Simmons.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Now here's LeBron. Feeds it to Thomas. From past the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's the pass to Bannister. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Baddest ones, he's got 10 points in the quarter. To the paint, with the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
The bodyguard passes to Embiid. He's off on that one. Good D by Johnson.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Back to Thomas. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Wade. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Boy, it seems like Wade could play into his 40s, and he'd still be making shots just like that.
Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by Thomas, and he gets it to go. 27 points for the bodyguard.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Simmons against James. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 33 points.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and terrific. Fun duel to watch.
And Embiid gets it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now James. The screen from Thompson. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Love. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Here's the bodyguard. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. Wade outside. Knocks it loose. Here's the bodyguard. He's guarded by Thomas. Hope they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Cleveland. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Cleveland now, time running out. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
For the key. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's got in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Philadelphia leading by 8. There's the dish to Simmons. From deep. Sinks the triple.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the bodyguard.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kenneth Reeves checked in for Love. Crowder comes in for LeBron. J.R. Smith's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's primetime. Fareed defending.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead. They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Rose attacking, uses the glass to top it in.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss. They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And it's off from 3-point range. pass to Bayless. Here's prime time. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home, it is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.